it's one thing to happen now, it's another thing to happen in a different place. Well, we mentioned that story to you concerning the Moroccan police arresting several people at a cafe in the megacity. Well, joining us this morning to take a look at that story in particular, especially now that the Muslim faithfuls are celebrating the month of Ramadan, we do have Abdul Latif who joins us. He is from our research desk. We really want to look at this fact. Don't forget that the citizens are saying that they do have their right to choose if they need to engage in the fasting as well. Abdul Latif, thank you so much for taking time out from your busy schedule. We had to pull you out.
Pull you out.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning, Abdul.
All right. Yeah. Now, we do understand that you're also following this story, this developing story taking place in Morocco, where indeed the residents are starting to complain about the forces who are indeed arresting them for not engaging in the fast. First of all, tell us, what does it mean if one says he doesn't want to fast and he is a Muslim faithful? Is that possible?
Okay, essentially, as Muslims, you have 5 pillars of Islam, and one of the pillars of Islam is fasting during the month of Ramadan. However, there are categories of people who are exempted from fasting. Women who are on their period, for example, are not expected to fast. Women who are nursing children are not expected to fast. A certain old people, set of old people, are not expected to fast. And again, people who have health challenges are not expected to fast. So, however, it is something cultural for people to feel that when every other person is fasting, you may not eat in public. You do not violate any rule whatsoever, any standards whatsoever if you eat in public, if you are, you fall within the category of people who are exempted from fasting.
So what if you, by chance, had to just eat in public? Don't you think, does it not go against the right of that person?
Come again, I didn't get that.
I said, what if by chance you just had to eat in public? Do you see this as going against the rights of the people?
No, you do not offend anybody. You do not offend the state. It is between you and your creator. However, the state may take decisions to penalize you because they feel you want to start up something that is negative or will impact on the society, as the case may be. But based on the standards of the religion, you are not you are expected to fast during the month of Ramadan.
Quite insightful here. But of course, Abdul Latif, just one last question for you. We've seen the Moroccans, they've come out to say that, listen, they have their rights. They're going towards the aspect of they can choose if they want to, bringing in the case of making my own decision and following the codes. I do not need to follow this, and so on and so forth. Is this something that is debatable in the court of law, if at all?
Well, again, by the standards of the religion and the extant laws in the land, unless it is itemized in the constitution of the country, it is almost impossible to penalize people on these grounds, because, like I did say, there are 5 pillars of Islam, and for people who violate any of the pillars, they can be sanctioned. However, you have to be able to establish the fact that they had gone against any rule. For instance, someone who has refused to pray will be seen as someone who has gone against who has contravened the law of the religion. However, you must be able to establish a solid case against him before you can penalize him. Again, someone, like I did say, people who fall within a certain category. Someone may not disclose, for instance, that he is ulceric. If he does not disclose to you and he eats in public, you cannot penalize him. There are other people who are exempted from fasting, like I said. However, if you must punish, you must be able to establish that such a person has gone against extant laws of the land.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning to clarify that here on Breakfast Central. Latif, thank you, appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.